From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Hey folks, good evening. Hope you had a nice day so far. A lot of us were in the upper 60s, even near 70 or even above 70 at times. So this is definitely one of those days you'd want to take advantage of, go outside for a little bit. We're cooling back down tonight in the valley, upper 40s, maybe mid 40s down south. Same for the coast, but a lot of us are going to be in the 30s there, even at or below freezing, especially as you head Mount Shasta City east into Modoc County in the eastern mountains, upper elevations, right? You start getting back into 20s out there, but we don't have any precipitation. So we're not going to be talking snow levels or anything like that, right? Kelly's been with you last few days. So if you've been keeping up with the forecast, there's a whole lot of crickets as far as that's concerned, right? And that's a good thing, right? I mean, our friends down south, unfortunately, just have had absolutely brutal stuff going on with that fire, the Altadena fire, the Eaton fire, right? I mean, the Palisades. It's just really tragic down there. Unfortunately, we're not dealing with any such stuff up here. We do have a calmer pattern here as we head over the next 7 days and probably into the extended term as well. So I've been looking at the models, right? So as we head over really the next couple of weeks, I really don't see a whole lot going on. Now, as we head through tomorrow, notice there's like just the world's briefest amount of moisture, not enough to make any meaningful difference, but this is the most I see as far as activity is concerned over the next several days. You saw that it's just in and out so quickly. I just don't see that impacting us too much at all. And dry air is ultimately going to win out. We're going to start seeing that fade away. And then as we head through the morning Saturday, the weekend as a whole, well, we will have colder air because we got that sharp northerly wind coming out here, but we're fine. I mean, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful skies out there for Saturday, for Sunday, and we carry this on into the week as well. Now, I do think temperatures are going to be briefly downward as we head through the weekend, right? That colder air I was talking about, but as we head into the week, well, we might see that slowly climb back up, so we're going to see a bit of a sine wave, and here's why, right? Whole lot of nothing going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as well. Looking out into the extended term futurecast, again, to the models that actually go out a couple of weeks, which we don't really show on air because there's a lot of change that can happen. There's still a good signal that there's not going to be much going on. So, like I said, January in Northern California, you never know what you're going to get. This is the type of weather you don't want to take for granted. I know a lot of us love rain. We're in a pretty good spot as far as rain and precipitation totals are concerned. Reservoirs are filled pretty nicely. So, a little nice weather never hurt anybody, right? Here we go, though. Check it out in the weekend. That's what I was talking about, that little cool down, right? You can kind of see what I'm talking about in the coast here. But notice by the week, we start warming back up just a little bit. But I think along the coast, 50s is the story. Just depends if it's mid or upper 50s, right? A little further inland, you got those 40s coming back. But I think by the midweek there, we'll be warming it back right up here. Trinity County, same story. Notice those 50s turn into upper 40s. But honestly, it's right there on the fritz. So we could easily see a 50 or two out there. So we'll watch that. Mount Shasta City, back to the lower 40s. But we'll start recovering by the first part of the week as far as temperatures are concerned, back to the upper 40s, maybe near 50 by the midweek there. Modoc County, yeah, we'll be back to the upper 30s here, maybe near 40, but I don't think it's going to be exactly freezing for our highs. Of course, those 20s will be back around for the lows, so it's going to be cold out there at night. Out there in the eastern mountains, same story. Notice those 50s go back to the upper 30s, so there's a good 10 to 12 degree temperature drop, right? We're not talking perfectly warm weather, mild weather as far as the week is concerned, but I think in the valley, a little bit of a different story. Notice the temperatures here. In Redding, you really have a very similar trend here from Redding all the way down to Chico, all the way down to Red Bluff. So if you're saying, well, why aren't you showing me? This is a very similar situation for all of us right in the valley. We're going to be in the 60s, kind of maybe in the upper 50s Monday, but all in all, a nice, very nice week on tap here across the area.
Barr & Mudford is a top, established firm here in the North State. Founded over a half-century ago, Barr & Mudford is protecting the rights of our neighbors and community. We take our commitment to our clients very seriously and provide a level of excellence unrivaled in the North State. Barr & Mudford, standing up for the rights of our neighbors and our beautiful community, serving Northern California with excellence.